The national broadcaster is gunning itself to use radio, TV and online platforms to disseminate information timely. Describing the COVID-19 as a serious threat to the society, the NBC Director General, Stanley Similo, says its news will be realigned to convey information relevant to the prevention of the pandemic.
In the process now of realigning our programs, both for radio and television, so that they can be responsive to the needs in terms of information flow that is coming through. And within that, we are also appealing that for those who have information that we must give through to the public, they must really come to us, play their part, because otherwise, without them giving through authentic information, we may end up having situations where fake news will become the order of the day.
As part of its streamlining, the NBC will increase the content on COVID-19 through studio, telephonic and Skype interviews on Good Morning Namibia, live daily updates from the Ministry of Health and Social Services, and the news at 1 o'clock. A 1-hour panel discussion on the virus is scheduled to take place at 1900 hours, while the 8 o'clock main news will be dominated by this global pandemic.
We are all over 11 radio stations, currently 2 channels on TV, and then the online platforms as well. So that speaks for volumes of information that can be there. And what we've done and still will be doing, we make sure that we don't go with fake news type of reporting. We will always go to source, make sure that the information that we have is the information that it should be.
Similo is confident that his team will cover issues relating to the virus and other news items unhindered.
Our reporters are supposed to be out there in the field gathering this information. So we're not too sure now what type of position we will have as media workers, because once the lockdown comes into play, I wouldn't want to send any of my journalists or camera persons to go to be in harm's way or most probably have confrontation with those that will be enforcing the lockdown itself.
Jeff Tashihomino, NBC News, Windhoek.